Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today we're delving into the final chapter of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Chapter 38, The Second War Begins. This chapter closes Harry's tumultuous fifth year at Hogwarts and sets the stage for darker times ahead. After loss, revelation, and a whirlwind of emotions, Harry takes his first steps toward accepting his role in the fight against Voldemort. The morning after, the chapter opens in a somber, reflective tone. Hogwarts feels unusually quiet and heavy after the catastrophic events in the Department of Mysteries. Harry, still struggling with the grief of losing Sirius, moves through the castle almost like a ghost. Whispers follow him in the corridors. Students know something terrible happened. Though many only have fragments of the story, Harry keeps mostly to himself, weighed down by a numbness that feels almost protective. Even so, the reality gnaws at him. Sirius, his godfather and linked to his parents, is gone. The prophecy, which Dumbledore finally revealed, looms in his mind, reminding him that he is the one who must face Voldemort. Harry finds himself back in Dumbledore's office, a place that feels both comforting and haunting. The last time he was here, he shattered nearly everything in his fury and grief. Now the repaired silver instruments gleam softly, and Fawkes's soothing presence fills the room. Dumbledore's tone is gentler than ever. He explains more about the prophecy, reassuring Harry that despite its dark implications, choices, not destiny, define who Harry is. Harry's guilt over Sirius's death is palpable, but Dumbledore reminds him that Sirius loved him deeply and chose to fight. This moment is significant. It begins to rebuild the bond between Harry and Dumbledore that was fractured throughout the year. Harry leaves the office still grieving, but with a faint sense of resolve taking root beneath the pain. The school year ends with an uneasy calm. Students pack their trunks, and the corridors are filled with subdued chatter about Voldemort's return. The Ministry has finally acknowledged the truth, and news spreads like wildfire. The once dismissive headlines now scream warnings, and the shadow of war stretches over the wizarding world. The mood among students varies. Some are frightened, others excited by the drama, but all can feel the shift. The days of pretending everything was normal are over. On the morning of departure, Harry joins Ron, Hermione, Neville, Luna, and Ginny as they gather their things. They share glances and unspoken words, bonded by the harrowing experience. Outside, the Order of the Phoenix is present, keeping watch. Mad-Eye Moody, Tonks, and Lupin stand near the carriages, visibly alert. Their presence is a clear sign. Harry is no longer just a student, he is a target. As the Hogwarts Express chugs along, the group finds a compartment together. Conversation drifts between light and heavy. Ginny cracks small jokes, Luna offers strange but oddly comforting observations, and Ron and Hermione hover protectively around Harry. The grief still lingers, but Harry begins to feel the faint stirrings of something else: determination. He knows Sirius would not have wanted him to drown in despair. He knows what lies ahead won't be easy, but he feels a sense of purpose beginning to burn through the fog of sadness. When the train pulls into King's Cross, the atmosphere changes again. The platform is filled with parents, aurors, and members of the Order. Harry catches a glimpse of Uncle Vernon, looking as impatient and oblivious as ever, standing apart from the magical world. The contrast is almost jarring, the mundane frustration of the Dursleys against the reality of the Second Wizarding War. Before leaving with the Dursleys, Harry quietly reassures his friends. They will write. They will stay connected. And though they are parting for now, there's a sense they are united for what's coming. Harry steps toward his aunt and uncle, the weight of the prophecy and the war heavy on his shoulders. But there's a subtle difference now. The boy who leaves King's Cross is not the same one who arrived at Hogwarts last September. He has faced grief, danger, and loss and chosen to keep fighting. Key moments in the chapter include Harry's somber reflection on Sirius's death and the prophecy, his calm, healing conversation with Dumbledore in the headmaster's office, the Hogwarts Express departure, filled with subtle tension and guarded protection, the bond between Harry, Ron, Hermione, and the others deepening after the battle, the ominous yet hopeful tone as Harry prepares to face the Dursleys and the future. Book versus movie differences. The movie condenses this ending significantly, cutting much of Harry's grief and reflection. The book offers deeper closure. These pages give Harry emotional growth that the film glosses over, emphasizing his transition from a grieving boy to someone slowly accepting the weight of his destiny. That wraps up Chapter 38, The Second War Begins. This chapter closes one of Harry's darkest years but plants the seeds of resolve and unity. The Second Wizarding War has officially begun, and Harry is ready, if not entirely willing, to face it. What was your favorite scene from this chapter? Did you feel the weight of the coming war in this closing moment? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time as we begin Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.